They've done an update of 12 megs between this morning and tonight. Okay. Seems to be working all fine, so don't ask me again. Welcome back to Indie Gamer. I went to work and I was so keen to try, well, to continue playing Amnesia, that I'm back into it for the next hour-ish. Let's continue, but that's a bit too loud. I went to the laboratory and I need to investigate the wine cellar. And so that's where I'm heading. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Okay, well, that would have been too easy. I guess I would need to find the key somewhere in there then. Two other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought. Okay, so I need to find a key, and I did not find it the first time around. So I'm guessing it's somewhere around here, but who knows where? I guess I can treat myself with some light. Ah, I haven't checked that. I like the way it's really like you have to manually toss like the things around. Ooh. Give me the key. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, while I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. So why can't I pick it up? Okay, so I found something, but it's not a key, and I can't pick it up. So I don't know. I need to look into the crouching on my game because it's not working because of the way the camera is handled and stuff, but I really need to check that because that would help. And I need to put a kind of slight shift like this game does. I like the way that it's kind of slowly flipping on the side. What are those? Uh-huh. Pretty cool. No key. No key. No key. Why would I be able to find that key then? I can't do anything with that. I've already looked in there. And if it's not in there, where will it be? Can I open this one? No. There's no drawers on this side. And I can't find a key anywhere. So what should I do? Okay. Let's go and investigate somewhere else. The darkness, the darkness. He fell to the kitchen floor. I think that's the only way I can. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. There was like a door there as well. Maybe I need to go back to the archives. There was a door there to the archives, but I think that's where I come from. And what about this? That's well, maybe I need to go back to the archive from a different way. So let's go. A fragment taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the one at the consulate in Constantinople. Or maybe it was just blood. Okay, so I'm back in the archives from a different place. I guess that's where they introduce the bad guy. The shadow coming for me. Or am I coming to the shadow? Oh, the letter.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought, and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
The British Museum. What a joke. Catalogs. I don't feel too bad, I think. Oh, the things are moving now. I was like going to say. It's not that bad. William's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle, my black cock. May no man break this seal. William, House of Garrick. William. bitches. Slam the door. Lower the blinds. Let's have a kiki. Meow, 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 meow. A quill. Another letter, but that I can't pick. It's just a piece of paper. Of paper, darling. Darling. Oh, cloth. Baby. Oh, baby, baby. I was no.
17th May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slips and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I was trapped. Welcome to my world, bitch. Take. I've never been so happy to see matches, tinker boxes and stuff. It's getting dark in here. What that? Old tomes. Okay. What are those? I didn't break it. I just picked it up. That was a trick. Local history. I'm looking for a key, darling. Darling. door in? Oh, it's locked. Okay, good to know. Ah! Dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee. 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 Des fois, sometimes they kind of move the camera for you toward a specific object or door or something, and you're like, what am I supposed to see? It's just a fucking chair. Like the piano there. What am I supposed to do? It's just a fucking keyboard. Leave me alone. Oh, someone is having a bad time. Ugh. Blood. Ah. Ugh. Ah. Ugh. Ah. At least there's some light sometimes somewhere around. Maps. Maps. I like maps. Central Prussia. Kingdom of Prussia. Oh, an extra letter. Yay. Cool.
After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
A white blue shimmer? A light blue shimmer? What have I done?
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
The mystic light. Oh.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
I don't know what that was.
centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There is much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. East wing. Western. Oh. Excusez-moi. Sorry about it. Snooze, you lose. There's a door there. Oh, I want 2 maps. Yeah, I want 2 maps. Oh, a note. It's the contract diaries, that thing, memento. Must find a new way out of this area. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there any other entrance? Is this the local history room? That's the maps. Oh, because that got fucked. I came from there. So that's why I'm a bit okay. That was the extra nut. So I need to find a way out of this thing, but I have only that and that fragile but not breakable by hand. Okay. And yet I did it.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
So I have to one. Can never be too careful. Let's okay, maybe it's open that. Oh, that's the local history room. And that's probably gonna be the door. That's why it was locked. It's because this I have 3. Okay. But that did not. Oh, okay. That did not open that. How do I? Yay. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle. 1801. 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg, the quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be. Albeit, the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any locals and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motifs that keeps reappearing. The Gatherer. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left their disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside them burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark schemes do they follow? I think because of the light is kind of light blue, I'm struggling to, like, sometimes I get fucked up, but also I'm dyslexic. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdom past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in any records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble. Some 10 years later, he dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the wood, and what happened to him? Why Grenoble? I'm living like an hour away from Grenoble, so I'm kind of curious why this is part of the story. The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble births. Like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the ideas that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the Western over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leader of this country. Indeed, amazing. I don't know if they are... No, this one doesn't break. This one breaks. Maybe this one is already broken. I can't really see. Yeah, it is already broken. What about that? What is this? Tell me! I want to know! It is nothing. Nothing. Okay, let's get out and give me the key. Give me the... Oh, I can light it up. It's not often that you can light up a fireplace. The key! Yay! Okay, so I get the key. I asked for it. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Willem and his fools have endangered my research long enough with this absent-minded handling of the human vessel. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servant. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail of Brennenburg. I need to lock Willem and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Books, books, books. I'm sick of books. No, I'm not. I don't care. I like books. When they're in the fire. Okay, so I have the key. I just need to get out somehow. How am I gonna get out? Oh, can I? Is this... Ah, that opened. That's why. Ah, I was wondering because it's so locked, but it won't budge. The study. The old tones. Hey! My sanity! Leave it to me! Beautiful! Beautiful! I'm not sure anymore. I think therefore I am. Okay, so I had to go to the archive to get the cellar key. The wine cellar. It was done, the man said. The tomb has been revented. Ah! Bitch! It's all good. Okay. Well, it's been 40 minutes. I have the key to the wine cellar door, and therefore I will leave it at that. I'm gonna save and quit. If I can save and quit. And I will keep that for the next episode of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Ooh, fancy, fancy. It was great. I love this game. It's so good. So atmospheric. Atmosphère. Est-ce que j'ai une gueule d'atmosphère? Oh. There you go. Well, oh no, that was right. On this note, I will see you later. Once again, thanks to everyone. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Oh. That's not normal. Why is that off? I don't know. Anyway, thanks again. I hope you enjoyed this Dark Descent, trying to figure out who I am in this freaking game. I am Daniel, but that's all I know. Don't forget to like and subscribe and support me so I can do more testing of retro games and indie games and build my own games. And I will see you another time. Bye.